Hi Cancer! Welcome to your mid-January 2020 general love reading. This is Mermaid Scales Tarot. Cancer, thank you guys so much for your patience. I know I'm late getting these videos out to you guys. I do have to say I'm planning for a wedding, so everything just seemed to hit me at once. I had a lot of places to go, travel to, venues to see, bakeries, florists. Guys, I really appreciate your patience during this time. Thank you so much, and I love you guys. Alright, Cancer, I also want to say super quickly that I have made these crystal sets, and each color of these bags are different for what intention you're trying to set in your life, as well as these handmade zodiac candles that I made myself, intuitively choosing the colors and the scents that I believe every zodiac sign will resonate with. So if you're interested in purchasing a crystal set or a candle for yourself or someone that you love, go ahead and check out the description box where you'll find the link to my online shop. Alright, Cancer, let's get started. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and or stellium of Cancer. This is not going to resonate with every Cancer that listens to this message. Messages are said for those who need to hear them, and that's how I prioritize the messages provided during these readings. If this doesn't resonate with you, Cancer, I suggest checking your other signs and different placements, because depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs may resonate with you more at this time than your sun sign does. Hi Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Cancer. Who wouldn't be? I do have to say, Cancer and Cross Watchers, that I am picking up on both energies here. So if you feel like I'm describing a certain situation where the roles should be flipped or reversed, go ahead and feel free to flip and reverse the roles should you feel like that resonates with your situation the most. You're absolutely welcome to do that. Finally, we all have divine masculine and feminine energies within each and every one of us. So if at all during this reading I say the word masculines or feminines, know that I'm referring to the energies, not the gender or the sex. If anything is gender or sex specific, I will let you know. Alright, Cancer, let's get started. Alright. Cancer, this is going to be a spread in regards to whoever you're romantically or energetically connected to, how they feel about you, what they think about you, what they like about you, what they don't like about you, what they like about the connection and what they don't like about it, and their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you. So how does this person feel about Cancer at this time? Or anyone that's cross-watching for Cancer? How do they feel at this time? Whew! Whoa, okay. They have a lot of feelings, clearly. Wow, Cancer. Wow, Cancer. We have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Someone feels like you're their soulmate. Someone has had a unique connection with you that they haven't felt with anyone else. Cancerian energy could also be Pisces or Scorpio is here strongly you could be dealing with. Doesn't have to be. Wow, Cancer, someone really likes spending a lot of time with you. I almost feel like if you guys, there's a small chance that some of you guys aren't in contact with this person. And if that's the case, they miss the shit out of you. They're realizing really no one compares to you, or nothing that they've tried to move on with has had the same connection that they've had with you. There's a lot of love here, Cancer. I almost feel like for some of you, they really miss the way you smell. There's something about either the perfume or the cologne that you're wearing that they just love. I'm also getting a sense that someone misses kissing your neck. Maybe the way you kiss their neck, Cancer. Wow, there's a lot of love here. We have the Two of Cups and the Lovers. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, or you could be a Gemini, Cancer, cusper. This is soulmate. This is soulmate connection here. And I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas. This could be ultimately, Cancer, your soulmate, your twin flame, and I do not say twin flame very lightly. People get very confused about twin flames. They think, you know, anyone that has a strong chemistry with is their twin flame. But rarely do people find their twin flames in this lifetime. Rarely do we ever come in contact with a twin flame. Usually a lot of it's karmics, but karmic connections have a strong chemistry that can be easily mistaken for a twin flame, but this is true love. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with the fact that they're going through a transformation themselves, Cancer, because they know you only deserve the best from them, of them. And I'm also getting a lot of heart chakra energy here. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, because I'm kind of getting similar feeling from Pisces, or you could have Pisces somewhere in your chart. Let's go ahead and get into this, because this is a lot. How they feel about you is death. Some of you could have Scorpio somewhere in your chart. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Cancer, I really, really feel like they have gone through this change, a huge transformation within themselves, realizing that in order to be with you, I do feel like a lot of them had to do a lot of shadow work. They had to really die out their old ways and behaviors that wasn't working within this connection between the two of you. I'm almost getting a death of ego. Some people you're dealing with could have had a lot of ego behind them that was preventing you guys from fully connecting. I'm also getting, Cancer, that they've also felt like you've changed a lot. You weren't the same person that you met, but they still know you are the one for them. I don't know, I'm hearing car accident. I don't know if someone got in a car accident. I'm so sorry if that's the case. Also, Cancer, if someone left you, I do feel like there's this sense of knowing that they couldn't meet someone else like you. They couldn't meet someone that had the same chemistry with you. And they know they hurt you. This is for someone out there that needs to hear this message. They know they hurt you. And they did a lot of change. They've really examined what they did in this connection, how they may have hurt you. I'm almost getting like you felt betrayed by this person in some way. And they're evolving themselves in order to be with you. And for a small amount of people, I almost feel like a very small amount, they almost feel like you're completely over this. And if that's the case, that's going to break their heart. But for most of you, and honestly, like 90% of you, they feel like whatever happened in the past that you guys may have hurt each other from or that you went through, they're completely leaving it behind themselves, and they're re-emerging to be the better person in order to be with you. They know you only deserve the best. Someone could be wearing black right now, or someone that has a black hair for some of you out there. I don't know, also Cancer, if you recently lost someone. I'm so sorry if that's the case. And you may be going through a mourning if this isn't losing this person at this time. But yeah, a lot of different things here. This is a general reading, but I'm going to go ahead and clarify why is death here and how they feel about you. Why is death here? Why is death here? Jeez. King of Wands. Some of you guys were dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. With the Four of Pentacles, with that death right there too. A lot of change in ego, strongly. Holding back. Unable to let go of their own bad behaviors, or even of just wanting things their way. I feel like this person may have been very stubborn, but it's an end to that. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, specifically Virgo or Capricorn. Capricorn's here very strongly as well. They know they couldn't hold back any longer. They know that they couldn't stick to their ego, stick to their stubbornness, stick to their ways. And they had to step up. They had to become a king. And they're facing you dead on, Cancer. Like, I feel like this person's going to reveal all. They're going to come out, or even if you guys are still talking, you guys are still in love, something's happened where you made them completely change from the inside out of who they are. And it's because of this connection with you. And they're going to be very upfront and honest about everything that they've gone through, everything that they've had to change. You've changed them, Cancer. And they have so much passion for you. And they have, like, from my last reading with you, I don't know if you guys have been around for a bit, thank you for supporting the channel, but it's like they have future plans for you, Cancer, and they did what they needed to do in order for those plans to come to fruition, because the King of Wands is someone who goes for what they want, what they crave, what they yearn for. They don't just wait around for it to come to them. They have to do what's right. They have to make those changes in order to achieve their dreams. Someone who is very well liked, very charismatic, very attractive. You find them very attractive, Cancer. And I'm getting a sense too that maybe when you guys first started talking, they may have been a bit like a player or a playette, someone who was very flirtatious, very cocky. But that came to an end, Cancer, when they became involved with you. You touched them in a way no one else has. And it made them completely change who they are, inside and out. And they're stepping up to being a king, regardless of gender or sex. It's that energy of maturity, responsibility, action to do what's right. What they think of you, the Hierophant. This is the energy of Taurus. You can have somewhere that in your chart, but I also see the Taurus as Capricornian energy, so you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Capricorn. If you don't have that in your chart, they may. They think of you as the ultimate commitment. They think of you as someone that they want long term, to put into practice what they say. Like, Cancer, they're not going to lie to you again. They're not going to make you give your hopes up. Like, they're really, really wanting to give a commitment to you. They feel like if something like this is something that only comes by once in a lifetime, and they're not going to pass this up. They may even be thinking of marriage, Cancer. You may be hearing a proposal from them. Like, this is serious, serious devotion. Serious commitment. And they see you as someone who's very loyal. Very... You dedicate your all to something you believe in with all your heart. You're very spiritual. You're very close to God. You pray a lot, you meditate a lot. But you've also done change, Cancer, and I think like you've elevated with this whole connection. Your vibrations have raised just as theirs have. but they see and think of you as something to really commit to and be totally devoted to. And they're going to show you through their practice. The Hierophant is someone who takes their ideas and their spiritual knowledge, their understanding, and puts it back down here on earth. Any idea that they have of you, any idea that they want to be with you, it's true devotion and loyalty here. I feel like some of you are not even going to believe it, honestly. There's a lot of sexual energy here, but there's way more than the sexual energy, there's love. And they're finally awakening and opening to that. And they're going to commit to it, Cancer, I promise that. For those of you that this is really the reading for, it's true devotion. What they like the most about you is the Nine of Pentacles, Earth energy. You could have Earth in your chart, specifically Virgo, but also Taurus or Capricorn. That you are just independent. You can take care of yourself, but you look good. You smell good. You make your money. You're stable. You're financially secure. Some of you have very nice titties. Or you think that they do. But also I'm getting like a scenario for someone out there where you guys like wake up in the middle of the night and have sex, or they wake you up like very slowly by kissing or caressing you, and then getting on top of you or whatever, and then you guys start making love. I'm also getting the sense, Cancer, that like they want to show you, because of how they only see you, first of all, but they know you have other options, or they know that you're someone that can attract anyone that you want, but you don't put your value or your time in anyone just because they give you attention. No, you know your value, you know your worth, especially now. So they want to show you that they're the ones that you should choose. But they like your independence, they like your security. You're bad. Like bad in the good way, like bad, like you're a dime at the end of the day. You got everything. You got your looks, you got your intelligence, you got your love, you got your money. And I feel like you're just waiting for someone to match that energy so you guys can really start growing something. You're not just going to go after anyone. What they don't like about you is the Page of Pentacles. I'm getting a picky vibe from this. Like they may think you're too picky or you're too particular on how you want things, like how you want your food, how you want to go out and spend your time, like where you want to go. It has to be a certain place. You're not going to hang around people you don't want to hang around. Some of you could also be studying. You could be getting your master's, or you're in college, or you're taking an internship, or you're just looking to excel at a different part of your career that you're working on, that you may be spending more time in. But I'm also getting the sense that they may see that you may be investing in someone else in particular, maybe an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that has also caught your eye. I want to go ahead and clarify the Page of Pentacles. Someone definitely has like a brown coat that they wear quite frequently, or maybe you just recently purchased like a brown coat. I don't know if it's like leather or if it's kind of like the pea coat type of texture, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Not everyone, obviously. Why is the Page of Pentacles here for what they don't like about Cancer? I'm just getting particular. Because, hey, you know your worth, you know what you want, but they almost feel like they can never please you in some way. Like, why is the Page of Pentacles here for what they don't like about Cancer? Ace of Wands. Okay, with the Tower at the bottom of the deck, Cancer, you may have decided to invest in something else or someone else if you guys aren't in communication or talking. Like maybe they see you flirting with other people, or like if they follow you on social media in some way, like they see you posting pictures out with different people, spending your time elsewhere, that excites you more because you may have thought that this was all going to hell in some way, or something happened where if there was a big breakup, you kind of picked yourself up pretty quickly after this, a lot quicker than they expected, and you were on to the next. For some, not all. I want to get another. There could also be, Cancer, someone who is approaching you with an offer that they see that someone else maybe offering you another, like a date or something. 6 of Wands. Yeah, this is a lot of fire. So some of you definitely have fire in your chart as well. Particularly Leo. You could be Leo, Cancer cuspers, but like they may think you're holding back too, Cancer. They may feel like you're on to the next, maybe for some, or that you're not as interested. Maybe, again, like you have other suitors, you have other people that are seeing you in a light of this 9 of Pentacles, successful, very good looking, very attractive. And I feel like if that's the case, that's the person like, the hell you mean? You're gonna be like, they know you feel a lot for them too, Cancer. So whether you like kind of wanted to move on just because you thought this person wasn't going to give the devotion you needed, or if they even felt the strong chemistry that's between the two of you. You may, I gotta be honest, I feel like some of my Cancers were even trying to get this person jealous in some way to see how they would react. I gotta be honest, that's for some of them out there. Like you would post pictures knowing like that person was going to see it. Maybe even flirt with other people. Like you saw them at a party, or you saw them at a bar or another event of some sort, and you kind of kept your space from them while like showing other people attention. That's for some people out there. Again, a lot of different messages. What they like the most about this connection is the Lovers. They've never had a love like this, Cancer. They've never had the feelings, the chemistry, the sexual energy come from anyone else but you. They really, really feel like you're it. There's something about you that they feel so strongly bonded to, tied to. Like, I almost feel like for some of you, you may have even just tried to be friendly with them, but it could never just be friends. I even feel like this person likes grabbing your booty, like when you're hanging out, like, or maybe you like to grab their booty, whatever the case is, hanging out with people, and they always just get a little grab right there. Just be like, yeah, they really want you all to themselves, Cancer. Like, they really feel a lot of love for you, in love with you. Again with the neck kissing too, but some of you, like this is the complete stance where you guys standing together. There could have been a date when you were by the water even, whether that's a beach or like a river or a city where there's like the water around that they think of. They're in love, and they view you as the person that is their one. No one has, like, I can't emphasize it enough. No one has ever made them feel this way like you did, Cancer. Or do. Gemini energy, but for me as a reader, also Taurus energy I get from the Lovers. Like, they'll pick you. They choose you. And if, like, that's already not clear, they're making that decision in this time. And they want you to pick them and to be that you guys are only for each other. And that's it. What they don't like about the connection, the moon. Pisces energy could also be Cancer for me as a reader. I get fears around this. Fears Like, again, if this person disappointed you in some way, or somehow, like, you guys are not in communication or whatever, it's like, I'm just seeing haunted by you too, Cancer. Like, they don't know how to move on. They don't know how to approach this. It's just smoke and screens type of thing. Like, they fantasize about you a lot. They really do. They fantasize about being with you sexually, absolutely, but like even going out with you, even spending time with you, and they think a lot about what the time you guys have already spent together. But I do get a lot of fear around this. Let's go ahead and clarify the moon. Maybe like if you guys, again, I am getting a small group of you who have decided to proceed with someone else or be with someone else or take interest in someone else. That's part of the fear that's driving all of this, is that you truly have moved on from this connection that's so strong. Psychic connection, energetic connections, absolutely there. You guys feel each other's energy. You could even have dreamt about this person, or they dream about you. Why is the moon here and what they don't like about Cancer? Or, I mean, the connection with Cancer? Or that you wouldn't even give them a chance is a part of their fear too. The Hanged Man, more Piscean energy. I mean, it's that... this stagnancy, this not moving on, this pause, that they're so... I do feel like Cancer, in a way, they're waiting for you to come back to them. But I don't feel like my Cancers are going to do that. I gotta be honest. Or that you may be nurturing someone else, healing someone else. I'm also getting this sense, Cancer, that there's a fear that while they may have left you in this Hanged Man state of what is this, lagging, waiting, trying to see the right perspective of this, you were taken so out of your comfort zone by this, and they were too late to come in and to help you come to the realization that they do care, that they do love, and I am feeling a lot of guilt behind that. Cancer, I gotta be honest too, some people may have anxiety or depression thinking about this, like especially if they were the ones to walk away, if they were the ones to put an end to this, if they were the ones to betray you in some way. Like, the Hanged Man and the Moon can be, like, definitely some mental disturbances going on. Some of them may even, like, I'm hearing Marvin's Room by Drake, like, kind of like they, like, think about you, especially when they drink, or especially when they, I'm getting some of them, someone smokes weed here, too, like, they do substances, maybe even drugs, like, from the pain of this connection. But if you guys are together, then I feel like it's almost as if their fears around this is how you really feel about it too. Like, do you feel this as strongly as they do? A lot of different messages here. Their highest hopes is the world. They want to have the world with you, Cancer. Some of you guys come from different cultures, different parts of the world, different parts of the countries even. Maybe some of you guys are at a long distance from each other, but I just feel like an accomplishment, an achievement of when you're with them, then they're ready for the next thing in their life. They're ready to go anywhere with you, to be there with you, to take this to the whole next level that I think both of you have been waiting for, to travel with you. Some people just want to show you the world is really what I'm getting from all this. An accomplishment, celebration. Someone definitely likes to read a lot, like read a lot of books. Someone could be involved with a fixed sign, a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or an Aquarius even. But that the final achievement is being with you. That's all they want. That's their, like, ultimate goal is to have you back in their lives, or just to take things all to the next level, even marriage, even long-term prosperity, long-term partnership that is just never ending, right? A circle never ends. It just keeps going. That you guys will never break up, you'll never be apart, that you'll always have these same feelings no matter what. Very, like, Cancer, this, whoever this is, whoever this reading's for, this is profound. Profound. A once in a lifetime type of love here. And for those of you that have been really hurt by this person, you know, I'm not telling you you have to be with them, or that you should be with them, or that whatever they have to do, but there is a lot of love here. And it may have been too late for some of you, and if they do, they're really, really hurting themselves for that. For those of you this reading's for. Deepest fear is the devil. Capricorn energy could be in your chart, could be involved with the Capricorn. They'll always have to face themselves for what they did to you. For those of you that they did betray you, break your heart, that's a lot of it that I'm getting from this. Others of you, they may fear that, like what I was saying earlier about twin flame or karmic, that this is just a karmic, that you were here in their life to just teach them a lesson about themselves, and that was it. That this isn't anything meant more for a fairy tale ending or anything like that. But that they would really, really have to face that this is all it is just a karmic, or that there's a lot of sexual, I gotta be honest, Cancer, some of these people may even go to the point of obsession, especially with the moon here as well, over you, over the connection with you. And I gotta be honest, Cancer, I gotta be 100% with you. If you turn them down, if you do reject them, or they feel rejected by you, whether that's your intention or not, I have this feeling that there's going to be huge resentment towards you, whether that's justified or not. I gotta be honest, like, anger, okay, and not a good anger. I gotta be real with you guys. Anger that this never came out to be, and anger from whatever their reason for it behind it all. Or that also for some, it's almost as if they're forever going to be chained, bound down, and always be connected to this connection. And that will never prosper, it will never go farther than just a fantasy. Something that's not real. And that will make them angry too. Holy shit, Cancer. We're going to go ahead and take this to the extended reading. So if you're interested in joining me to see what the likely outcome is and any advice for you guys going into February, go ahead and check out the description box where you'll find the link to Vimeo. Before we go, I will pull a card from the Romance Angels deck. I'm going to ask Spirit how they feel about you, to further confirm or validate anything I've said, what they think about this connection. Chemistry with finances and career. Interesting. So chemistry, yeah, there's this undeniable energetic bond between the two of you. Like, when you guys met, it was instantaneous. It was like this sexual, passionate chemistry between the two of you that's undeniable. And by the way, I have to be honest, you both still feel it. You both still feel it very, very strongly. I don't think it'll ever fade, to be honest with you. But finances and career. Cancer, you may be very on top of your finances and stuff, and this person may be struggling a bit. This person also, I gotta say, some of you could even work with this person. It doesn't have to be. But I'm getting with this, they feel like they have so little in compared to you. Financially or stability wise, like, I feel like they think they have to overachieve to get more from you, when you just want them to be real. You want them to be open. Share with me everything and I'll understand you from a heart's level. I'll feel you. But until then, it's just gonna be it's just gonna be a strong connection that just never goes anywhere. Or even if you guys are in a relationship, they may have to be putting in more effort and work to keep this chemistry alive. But God, this is true soulmate connection here. Alright, Cancer, we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended reading. Again, if you'd like to join me over on Vimeo, check out the description box where you'll find a link. We're going to check out the likely outcome and any advice. As well, Cancer, again, I'm selling my crystal sets at my online shop as well as my candles. Go ahead and check out the description box if you're interested in making a purchase as well. I love you, Cancer. If this resonated with you, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time, my beautiful Cancers. Take care.